Economic vigilance. Thailand's way through the new crisis. From past wounds to future hopes, a lesson reminding us that in times of crisis, vigilance is the truest safeguard. Episode 1. The Wounds of the Tom Yum Goong Crisis. A lesson never forgotten. The year 1997 marked a turning point no Thai would ever want to relive, yet one the nation can never forget. The financial collapse, soon known to the world as the Tom Yum Goong Crisis, was not just an academic case study but a devastating blow that shook the lives of millions. The floating of the baht, a moment of reckoning. For over a decade, the baht had been pegged to the US dollar, anchoring confidence in a booming Thai economy. But by July 2, 1997, that system had collapsed. The forced float of the baht triggered capital flight, bank failures, and a collapse in investor confidence. The social cost of collapse. The effects cascaded beyond finance. Companies shuttered, jobs disappeared. Families sold homes and cars to survive, and children left schools mid-year. The crisis left deep scars, not just in balance sheets but in the collective memory of an entire society. Episode 2. Recovery and Reform. The path that brought Thailand back to the global stage. When a nation faced its survival. In the darkest days after the float, Thailand turned to the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Under Prime Minister Shavuot Yongchayuda's government, the country signed onto a rescue package, $17.20 billion, laden with strict conditions. The harsh medicine of reform. The IMF program required closure of 56 insolvent finance companies, leaving tens of thousands jobless, restructuring of the banking sector with forced recapitalization and foreign ownership, fiscal tightening, slashed government spending and frozen investment projects, high interest rates to restore capital inflows, which weighed heavily on households and businesses, though criticized as punishment. For the people, these measures stopped the hemorrhaging and stabilized the economy, cleansing the financial system. Between 1997 and 2001, non-performing loans soared above 45% of all credit. The state intervened with new mechanisms. The Financial Institutions Development Fund, FIDF, injected liquidity and absorbed losses. The Thai Asset Management Corporation, TAMC, launched in 2001, became the hospital for bad debt, clearing toxic assets from bank books. These reforms imposed heavy costs on the state but laid a sturdier foundation for the future. From pain to resilience. By 1999 to 2000, Thailand's GDP turned positive again, exports rebounded, and foreign investors slowly returned. It was a fragile recovery, but one achieved through painful surgery rather than luck. Episode 3. Challenges in Globalization. Thailand amid the storm of global change. A new world beyond old wounds. Emerging from the wreckage of 1997, Thailand was thrust into a new battlefield: globalization. Free trade, capital flows, and rapid digitalization defined the 21st century. Thailand embraced openness, exports, accounted for more than 60% of GDP during the 2000s and 2010s. Integration brought growth but also vulnerability. When the world shook, Thailand shook with it. Storms from the global stage. The dot-com bubble, 2000 to 2001, revealed the fragility of technological dependence. The global financial crisis, 2008 to 2009, slowed growth to 1.7% in 2008 before contracting -0.7% in 2009 as exports plunged. Trade wars and geopolitics forced Thailand into delicate balancing acts between major powers. In 2025, US tariffs averaging 19% on Thai exports slowed shipments, while a strong baht cut competitiveness. Every tremor abroad reverberated through Thai households and industries. Immunity forged from past lessons. Yet Thailand was better prepared. Foreign reserves surpassed $200 billion. Fiscal and financial discipline improved, and monetary policy frameworks gained credibility. These macro buffers prevented another collapse, even if they could not erase the pain. New pillars of growth. Industry, automotive and electronics established. Thailand as the Detroit of Asia. With new pushes into EVs and clean technologies. Tourism, from millions in the 1980s to nearly 40 million visitors in 2019. Tourism rebounded post-pandemic, with 23 million arrivals in the first 9 months of 2025. Digital economy, the Thailand 4.0 strategy shifted investment incentives from location-based to activity-based, aiming to foster innovation and high-value services. The social dimension, unequal gains. Thailand's Gini index fell to 33.5 in 2023. Yet inequality in opportunities persisted between rural and urban areas, skilled and unskilled labor, and in access to technology, capital, and education. Growth, if not inclusive, risks fragility. 3 structural lessons for the future. Strengthen domestic foundations, while remaining open. Invest in high potential industries and deepen local value chains. Turn macro buffers into social buffers. Extend stability to households through targeted welfare, education, and social protection. Make innovation and productivity a national mission. Invest in R&D, university, industry linkages, and reforms to escape the middle income trap. Conclusion, from wounds to lasting resilience. Thailand's journey from the trauma of the Tom Yum Goong crisis into the turbulence of globalization proves one thing. Though scarred deeply by crisis, Thailand never surrendered. Pain was transformed into resilience, reform, and a clearer vision of sustainability. The economy is not merely numbers, it is the life of the people. And in a world spinning too fast to stop, vigilance is the only true shield. The scars remain, but they serve as reminders and guides. With vigilance and resilience, Thailand can stand firmly on the global stage, not only to survive today, but to secure a sustainable and equitable tomorrow. If you would like to explore more stories and insights on this topic, you can follow us at the Kalasami page.